Hello everybody, it's EzraTime again here. Welcome back to another reaction videos, and today we're going to be reacting to the John Wick Chapter 4 official trailer. Again, I'm really hyped to see John Wick 4. Obviously, it's one of my favorite franchise of all time. I love Keanu Reeves as John Wick. Obviously, he's a great actor, obviously, and it's great as John Wick, and I cannot wait to see him more on screen. Actually, first time on screen because I haven't watched any of the John Wick movie on theaters. I know, surprising, right? But I'm really looking forward to a fourth movie to watch it on theaters, and I'm glad that there is an official trailer now. I think I did a reaction to the teaser trailer before, makes me happy, so without further ado, let's just start this trailer, shall we?
Saying goodbyes?
Saying hello.
You think your wife can hear you?
No.
Hey, donnieyen.
And why bother?
Maybe I'm wrong.
You're going to die.
Maybe not.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend.
But it's still bringing back the
new day
wife
is dawning.
element, but I guess more
New
prominent this
ideas,
time.
new rules, new management.
We've known each
Yes,
other
Oscar.
since we were 9 or 10.
Who is this?
The Marquis de Gramont. Challenge him to single combat. Win or lose, it's a way out.
I don't sit at the table.
Your family does.
Please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family.
Man has to look his best when it's time to get married.
Oh man, there it is. Lawrence
Or
Fishburne.
buried.
I'm going to need a gun.
Goodbye, my friend. It's
Yeah,
hard
but-
to die.
Classic John Wick. Oh, whoa.
If you win,
Okay, we're headed to the desert,
the table will honor its word.
but there's
You'll have your freedom.
It's hard to die.
Under the old laws, only one can survive. Failure to meet at sunrise
It's hard to die.
will result in execution.
so fucking cool.
Last words, Winston?
Just have fun out there.
Active hunting. Now I'm going to see the action
I want you
again.
to find your peace. But a good death only comes after a good life.
You and I left a good life behind a long time ago, my friend.
This one's gonna be awesome. Seeing donnieyen
It's
again.
hard to die.
Chapter 4. Okay, so they're not have any subtitle for chapter 4. It's just called chapter 4. But yeah, I think we're just gonna go like, I guess, breaking down a little bit about my thoughts. Well, again, I think the movie itself focusing a lot more on John Wick personal struggle, with the loss of his wife, right? And I think this is the first John Wick movie that doesn't took place immediately after like the previous one, because chapter 2, chapter 3 took place like immediately, right? I think chapter 2 took place 4 days after the event of the first movie, and then chapter 3 just like immediately took place on it. And people keep forgetting that this like timeline wise, supposedly they took place in 2014, right? Because again, they're not having a large time jump, it's just like days. And in this one, I'm assuming they're gonna put John Wick in the present time, because say that because it makes sense, in the in John Wick chapter 3, while people don't really like that ending where John Wick just like fall from a higher building, and then suddenly survive. I thought that that's the end of John Wick, but apparently he survived, and I'm kind of conflicted by that. At one point I was like, oh, I'm glad John Wick is still alive so we can get more movies, obviously, with Keanu Reeves, but at the same time, like, that's really jumping the shark, like how the hell did he survive that? People could argue that, oh, like, there is the momentum slow him down, man. I was like, no, it doesn't make any sense, so obviously they're gonna do some time jump, but they don't have to do with the plot where he recovers, he just like jump into the action. So yeah, seeing donnieyen again, seeing donnieyen in John Wick 4 is amazing. I think his character name is Kane, and I think he and John Wick was like old friends, like old buddies, I think. And you can see it here that they just talking in the church, obviously. And yeah, so I think based on this whole trailer, I guess we have a good plot. Hiroyuki Sanada. I think this guy named Marcus, I think, played by Bill Skarsgård, is gonna be the main villain, obviously. And apparently he's inviting John Wick to do like what, like a game battle royale or something, right? That's what I'm getting here because I feel like he invited John Wick to do this challenge, and then John Wick has to like succeed basically on every single level that he has. And he basically just sent many henchmen against John Wick, and yeah, I mean, either John Wick's going to die in this movie or that he's going to survive. And I got a feeling that we're going to see more of the high table, hopefully, because like the high table has been mentioned since chapter 2, but we haven't seen them directly. And maybe Bill Skarsgård character is actually part of the high table, but I don't know. And I think this guy that right next to Bill is Marco Zaror, I think, which if you guys remember, I review Undisputed 3. He plays the main villain in that movie, so yes, he is in this John Wick 4, I think. I think this is him, if I'm not mistaken. And we haven't seen my boy Scott Adkins yet. I know that Scott Adkins is in this movie, and I have no idea what kind of character is that he's going to play, but I'm hyped. I mean, he does talk about Keanu Reeves, and a lot, obviously. And you got Winston that's still talking to John Wick, which is kind of surprising to me because I thought that, I think from this official trailer, it pretty makes sense that John Wick doesn't try to kill Winston. Or maybe he tried to kill Winston and then suddenly changed his mind, kind of like in chapter 3 where he just like, you go into this long journey and then suddenly John get back to New York to kill Winston and then Winston just like say some words. John Wick just like changed his mind and then doesn't want to kill him anymore. Is it the same thing happen in this movie? Or maybe we're going to find out why Winston decided to shoot John Wick, right? Like he meant to kill him, like it was all planned or something like that, right? We have no idea. And I'm really curious to see how John Wick is going to, like, I don't know, dealt with that situation because right now he seemed calm, right? He seems to have no problem with Winston, but at the same time, maybe there's gonna be some early scenes where he's going to, like, I don't know, like flip out, on Winston, like try to kill him, and then Winston will explain to him that, well, it was all planned or something because he clearly still helping John Wick here. He's still giving more information about who Marcus is, I know that kind of stuff. So yeah, a bunch of main assassins, and Lawrence Fishburne return as Bowery King is amazing. Can't wait to see them more working together because we haven't seen these two since The Matrix, I think, right? And Matrix Resurrection is stuck, and that movie decided to recast Lawrence Fishburne as Morpheus, which is sucks as well. So I'm glad to see them together again. Kind of like John Wick to me felt like an alternate like Matrix movie in some way. Like you got Keanu Reeves, you got Lawrence Fishburne, right? And at some point they're probably gonna get Carrie Ann Moss in this movie, hopefully, and then maybe Hugo Weaving as well. That would be amazing. But yeah, I think this is them preparing to fight basically. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of action. I think John Wick according to the synopsis, is going to a bunch of countries in this movie. I think Osaka, Berlin, and stuff like that, and Paris, right? And then he's just gonna have this like a bunch of people going to kill him, basically again like a battle royale kind of thing. And yeah, I'm really curious to see if this battle with Donnie Yen is gonna be like the final part. Hopefully not. Hopefully that we can see them maybe teaming up in the future or something like that. Hopefully Donnie Yen doesn't die in this movie, or like Kane, I guess that's the character's name. But yeah, this is the only scene that we see Donnie Yen in action. So hopefully there is gonna be more in the movie because I don't exactly know the runtime of the movie, but according to Wikipedia, which I have no idea is right or not, basically the runtime of the movie is like what 159 minutes or something like that. It's basically 2.5 hours. So it's like this is gonna be the longest John Wick movie, and it kind of makes sense, when you read the synopsis that he goes to different countries and then facing different threats, and then again this is basically a battle royale kind of stuff, where he has to survive the henchmen, and then if he survives, then the high table will honor the deal, but we all know that if John Wick survives, the high table will not honor the deal, right? Maybe they're gonna say some shit where like John Wick killed Bill Skarsgård, and then in the end high table was pissed off, and then instead of John Wick 5, because I think John Wick 5 is gonna be made at some point, but we'll see. Either way, that's my reaction and breakdown, I guess, mostly for John Wick Chapter 4. And again, I'm really, really hyped to see this movie. I really love the first 3 John Wick movie, and I actually plan to like make a review on John Wick 1 to 3, but I kind of waited out until like maybe close to February or March 2023, so I could like release the review as like a build up to John Wick Chapter 4, because I will see this movie on the first day, at least I will try to see this movie on the first day if there is no like uh if there is no like problem or stuff like that, because I really want to see this movie on theaters. It's gonna be my first John Wick movie on theaters, which is insane. We're on the fourth movie, and this is my first John Wick movie that I was on theaters, which is unbelievable. But yeah, so looking forward to those John Wick reviews, guys, in maybe 2023, obviously, when John Wick Chapter 4 is about to be released as a build-up. There's that. But anyway, yeah, that's a cool trailer. I really like it. It doesn't it gives you guys like a good main plot for like what the movie is all about. Like a good premise basically. But I feel like it doesn't spoil too much. Which is great. Because recent movies always spoil the plot. And it just like sucks. Like or like showing too many great moments. This one they show some moments, but I feel like there's gonna be a lot more moments in the movie that you don't even know or realize yet. So it's gonna be great. But either way, that's my reaction and breakdown, guys. And I guess I'll leave a question to you guys. What do you guys think about this trailer right here? Do you guys have any, maybe your own theory what's gonna happen? Do you guys think John Wick will die in Chapter 4 or something like that? Or do you guys think that they're gonna continue making John Wick movies, like maybe in Chapter 5 or something? Yeah, let me know your opinions about the John Wick franchise in general, guys. I'd like to hear your thoughts about that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, then leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, the usual stuff. You guys can become a member for the channel so to support me even further if you want to. And yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. And again, thank you for still supporting the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one then. Bye.